I think we should swap before the
I can't.
before you get
well,
into
I can't
this
swap yet. It's the
Dad,
middle of a
look,
cutscene.
Jesse brought
So.
back a girl.
Well, I mean after
Ooh, a new
they give you the
recruit.
option, which will happen in a
Time
minute.
for your old man to become Mr. Smooth.
All right, swap time.
Yep.
Where's the thing? The swap. It's
Escape.
supposed to be down here, isn't it? No, it's supposed to be down here.
Oh, is it?
I think so. Yeah. Oh, there it is.
There.
Yeah.
Hey, rise and shine, son. You better get up. I'm almost off duty. Your mom's gonna be here soon, and you know how she is. Oops, here she comes. Have a great day, Shay.
There's my little angel.
Oh, computer, snooze.
No more snoozies for my little spaceman this morning. Oh, I hope no bad tinkle fairies came and wet your bed during the night.
Tinkle fairies.
Come on and get up, Shay. Lots of important
Dude's
adventures
about
to go on
what?
today.
What would you say? Like
14,
15?
Turn on the new
Yeah.
sound. Okay, you asked for it.
Crawling gear.
That's the annoying sound.
Spacewalk. Some spacewalk.
Maybe you want to get out of bed now.
Now, I want to see what happens.
Oh dear.
This is a Wheatley situation.
Mm-hmm.
You remember how people got so pissed at me because I wouldn't pick up Wheatley? Same situation. I did.
John, you are getting out of this bed.
No way. You never know what you'll miss if you don't do that. Like, I don't see why people were so pissed off at me. Like, they got to hear dialogue that no one else would have heard because they wouldn't have had the patience for it.
There's a puppy.
But no, I guess that there's probably nothing else. That sounds a bit. We could just, like, leave for an hour and then come back and see if that's happened.
No.
Alright, fine, fine.
What a good boy. Okay, let's clean up that dirty little body.
Yeah, you want your mum being there at
It's
this
like
age.
13!
Hey, easy, computer.
You...
Oh, quit being so shy. I used to change your
Uh,
It's... I don't know, it's a bit disturbing. It's...
and no,
Are you ready for some motherfucking Choco Rockets?
No, refuse the Choco Rockets.
No, I want my motherfucking Choco
No,
Rockets.
please,
Oh.
please, don't eat those.
Fine.
Yikes. No way.
Cinnamons,
Don't eat those either.
I think I'd rather eat a bug.
honey holograms,
No, don't eat those.
Okay.
No thanks, computer.
nebulumps,
No.
Okay.
Yuck. You know I hate that.
soylent dreams.
No.
No.
That's a good one.
No.
No, not in that kind of mood today.
Crispy bunches of space.
Nope.
Man, that sounds horrible.
Brand blasters?
Nope.
Motherfucking Choco Rockets.
No.
Ugh, take that away.
Strawberry comet trails.
Nope.
Please don't take this personally, but no thanks.
Whole grain nutrient paste?
No.
Are you kidding? Gross.
Mutant munch?
How many did... This is where the 3 million went. This is it. They put $3 million into space cereal selections.
No, it's gonna make you have one in a minute.
Yuck. Are you even trying, computer?
Galactic slime?
No.
I think I'm allergic to that, aren't I?
Splarg?
Yes!
Sparg?
But you can try and say no.
Should I eat the Splarg anyway?
Well, I think it's gonna make you if you don't.
Alright.
Splarg? Seriously? Are you trying to make me unplug you, computer?
Oh, come on, you love Splarg.
You love Splarg. Yeah, it's gonna make you eat it.
So some Splarg.
Enjoy your Splarg. It looks just like the Choco Rockets.
Yeah, this is where they ran out of budget. Like, this is why they needed early access, because later in part 2 they're gonna patch in different cereals.
It is my honor to be your trading spoon today.
I wonder if this bowl is as sick of cereal as I am. I wonder if this bowl is as sick of cereal as I am. I wonder if this bowl is
Use
as
the
sick of cereal
spoon,
as I am.
John.
I don't understand how
This
point
bowl
and
is as
clicks
sick of
work.
cereal as I
Use
am.
the spoon.
I wonder if this bowl is as sick of cereal as I am.
No,
But
John.
seriously, you should eat. Many important missions today. Okay. Shutting up.
I wonder if this bowl is as sick of cereal
Ow!
as I am.
Stop hitting me!
Can't wait to start
Play the
mission
game.
Yes!
Fine.
You won't be sorry, Commander.
Stay on alert. I think there might be food around.
Always, sir. Once more into the Milky Breach.
She didn't put any milk in it. That's a lie. I guess they ran out of budget before they could render the milk.
It's happening. It's really happening. Now, sir, I don't just serve food. I also serve up nutrition facts and eating encouragement. For instance, that last spoonful was exactly 7.1 calories. Did you? Uh-oh. Commander? Aren't you excited to see what the big deal is? Up on the
Aren't you
bridge?
excited?
No? Well then. Want to know the viscosity of this morning's synthetic milk?
See, apparently there's synthetic milk. They just chose
Okay,
not to show it
computer.
to you.
What's the big emergency?
I wish you'd call me Mom, sweetie.
I wish you called me Captain, computer.
Okay, Captain Sweetie. Let's get down to business. We are currently tracking multiple developing crises that need urgent attention. First of all, a massive avalanche has been reported on the planet Galactica. Second, there's a runaway train in System 7 that's headed for Spike Canyon. We've also received a Mayday signal from the vessel Friendship Circle. They're under attack. And, uh-oh, this just came in. My sensors are reporting an entity of unknown origin has attached itself to the hull of this very ship. What are your orders, sweet, Captain?
Better suit up and investigate that foreign body.
Ooh, I don't like you going out there. Let's use the safety suit.
Ah, come on.
Yeah, I know actually which one it is that you have to in order to break this, but I haven't seen any of the others, so I was kind of curious.
You can do them all.
I know you can do them all,
Yeah.
but the first time that I did it, I failed the canyon one deliberately and then skipped the whole lot.
Oh,
But
that's a shame.
I just wanted to see what the others were. But I guess they're all just cutscenes, right?
Well,
Okay,
no, I mean, you have
I'm
to do
outside
stuff.
the ship. The
Sort
foreign
of.
body must be very close by.
Oh, you do have to do things. Okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
Fine.
Move very, very slowly.
It's a game that makes you want to do stuff? What? What?
I
Okay,
found
let's
the object.
investigate the
It
space
appears to be
testicles.
something organic in nature. Something's telling me I should stick my face right in. Get off of me! Get off!
And I didn't even know that piece of dialogue was coming. That's what we like to call precognitive humor, ladies and gentlemen.
Ooh, not sure what this one is. Ready for your next exciting space mission, honey? We've got an avalanche, a runaway train.
We'll just do the runaway train so we can actually get forward.
Aw, but the friendship circle.
Okay,
wants-
fine.
Defend the friendship
Fine.
circle.
Oh, I just don't know who would attack those poor defenseless cuties. To the teleporter room.
This is the premier cutscene simulator.
I'm aboard the distressed vessel, Friendship Circle. I found one of the crew.
Can I use the spoon on it?
Don't see anything there I want to eat. Fake controls. What a surprise.
Is that a furnace? Can I put him in the furnace?
More fake controls. Fake. I
ever
wouldn't
get the
sit
feeling
in
this
those
is
beanbag
staged?
chairs.
Just a bit.
What happened here? From an enemy vessel? Or an alien creature? Or did you attack yourselves in a fit of space madness? Yes?
That crashed the game.
the hug attack crashed the game.
I'm deadly fucking serious. That crashed the game.
Ah, that's
Please don't tell
fun.
me I don't know when that saved.
Oh, that would be horrible.
We can't have lost the save again. We better not have. Oh, God. Alright, let's load the damn thing up again and see if it's got proper autosave. It bloody well better. We've had so many save problems with this game. Which to do? Continue or load game?
Either, but
Autosave. Yeah, autosave in 28 minutes. That should be... Wow, we hope it's okay.
yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, okay, so... we gotta do the sodding hug attack bullshit again.
What happened here?
Blah, 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 blah.
You're going
There we
to
go.
love this dinner pill. Fried chicken, kind of.
Kind of.
What's wrong,
What
John?
mission should we go
Did you
on
not
next,
like
sweetie?
the Kodak?
Something, something, something. Back to the cuddle dungeon. I like it. Alright, let's do the runaway train thing, I suppose.
No ice cream avalanche for you?
No.
Aw.
Let's catch that runaway train.
Aye, aye, Captain Sweetie. To System 7.
We will let them die, because...
Brace yourself! We're gonna crash into Spike Canyon! Oh no! The bridge man is asleep on the dome! Ah! This is a terrible thing to happen to us! Especially because it seems so preventable! Does anyone have any ideas? If only we could wake up the bridge man! But how would we ever do that?
My hands are off the keys.
Did you say wake up the bridge man? That's such a good idea.
I don't know how long I can hold on to this! If only there were a heroic genius on the train!
Well, there's no heroic genius here.
Nope.
Yes, orphans. I'm losing my grip! I can't hang on for much longer! My arms are stretching!
How much more dialogue can we get out of this?
Ow! My fingers! I'm going to have to let go in a second. I don't know how long I can hold on to this. If only there were a heroic
Does it keep doing that?
Yeah, it does.
Oh, interesting. So...
Use the spoon!
Only us orphans.
Wake up, bridge man.
oh no, you fixed it with that.
Finally.
But...
My arms were
Oh, that's
Sleep,
right. Yeah, you
Bridge
could do
Man.
that.
yeah.
Son,
That
What
works
are you
too.
doing?
Boom!
What were you thinking? You could have saved us so easily. I'm sure how this begins.
Woohoo!
They do take the piss quite a bit in this game, which is awesome.
Just a smidge.
Having fun?
Huh? Who are you?
When you tire of child's play, when you're ready for real danger, come
You know,
see
he
me.
talks like someone that we know.
Tell no one. Do you understand?
Like
Okay.
someone that we used to like
But
game with.
No one.
hey, wait. What?
I'm not sure why, but it's really weird.
no discussion about it, young man. You need to rest and heal up in bed until further notice.
Computer, I'm fine. Obviously.
No, you might have a delayed fracture. That can happen.
No, it can't.
All missions are canceled.
Oh,
She's not very nice. I don't like her.
well, I assume she is a complete psychopath.
Weird. No missions. I can do whatever?
Alright, so yeah, getting out of this room was the thing. I think I remember how to do that.
It's a tank of compressed air. Could be useful in an emergency. Yeah,
Yep.
right. Like we have those. The air vent is screwed shut, with these weird little screws.
What was that again? Was that... Yeah.
It works! Hmm.
And then there's that.
What's this? It looks like an inflatable raft. Maybe this air tank has enough pressure to blow up this raft. Whoa. It looks like a blow-up doll of me. Creepy.
What exactly is... I've got to ask, like, what the logic of that even existing is.
Hopefully, this looks enough like me to fool the warden.
Yes, that looks just like him.
I'm sure that will do the job. Like I said, there's some seriously twisted stuff going on in this game.
I think I almost lost you today.
But I think it's good.
Sleep tight, little
I think
hero.
it's necessary to be different.
Man, computers are stupid.
Alright, now we talk to the skew-eyed wolf thing.
Who sounds so familiar. I don't know why he sounds so
How
familiar.
have I never seen this part of the ship before?
You came because you are done with children's games.
Yes. Who are you?
My name is Marek, and what I'm about to show you is no game. While you've been drifting through the universe, eating ice cream, playing with trains, war
It's like the
has been
Hannibal
raging
Lecter
across the galaxy.
space stations.
War? Between who?
Between the forces that every war is between. Between the powerful and the weak, the tyrants and the innocent.
But who?
Does it even matter? There will always be war. We did not start it, and we cannot stop it. What we can do is protect the weak and rescue the helpless. Look at this distress signal I just received from a peaceful colony in the Talon Nebula. The helpless creatures you see have been imprisoned by forces of tyranny and may soon be executed.
But
Yes?
we have to save them.
Yes. Yes, we do. I'm pleased you feel as such.
We have to go tell the ship's computer.
No. You must tell no one on this ship what I have just told you. This ship is programmed with one function: to keep you safe.
Yeah, I noticed that.
To help these creatures, you will need to put yourself at risk in a way she could never understand.
No, you're right. She would never understand. So what can we do?
First, we have to get to the Talon Nebula. Take this star chart to the navigation room. I have an earpiece for you to wear, so we can stay in contact. Use that vent to avoid detection. Return immediately after you're successful.
But
quickly, young cub, we don't have much time.
Words.
Yeah, that was a lot.
You know, I mean, I have basically no capability to critique a point and click. Like, I don't. I've considered it in the past because I had a bunch of stuff like Book of Unwritten Tales and the Deponia games, even Dark Eye, Chains of Satanov and stuff like that. All point and clicks. And I didn't do a video of any of them. Why? Because I have no idea what you're supposed to critique when it comes to it. It's like, oh, story. Yeah, great. You know, I'm known as someone that gives a shit about story, right? And that's pretty much all the game is.
Yeah.
The last point and click I played that I enjoyed was the original Discworld, and that's only because I like the subject matter. The actual game itself is an absolute dick.
No Tales of Monkey Island for you.
No, I don't play. I don't play point and clicks. It's as simple as that. Like, and I wouldn't know what to look for to even get that in the first place, because you've got all these kind of...
Master has come to play with the Space Weaver.
Yes.
Where shall we go today, wise commander?
oh man, a real mission for once. This is so fun.
This is serious, Shay. Stay focused.
You can hear everything I say?
Yes. Please don't say anything embarrassing.
Okay, so what to look for in critiquing?
Yeah, what do you look to do?
click?
It's like someone suggested the chat critique is a storytelling experience. Well, every point and click in the world then is a terrible storytelling experience.
Not all.
All of them. No, all of them.
Really?
Every last one of them. Because here's the thing. This is what I look for with a storytelling experience in a game. I look for it in such a way that the mechanics are woven in with the storytelling experience to the point that you, as the character, are actually actively advancing the story, and you feel like you're part of the world rather than simply controlling a puppet within it.
Okay.
You know, and point and clicks are never that. Because basically, what a point and click is it's a series of basic logic puzzles, which is use item X with item Y in order to advance to the next piece of dialogue.
Right.
That's what a point and click is, and that's what a point and click has been for the past, like, 20, 30 years. And this does not change that. You know, there's been recent developments with point and clicks, like, say, Walking Dead and Wolf Among Us, where they say, okay, we're going to put some active time stuff in there, and that makes you feel a little bit more involved.
Because then you're prompted. Like,
well, it's not a case of prompted. You have to make a decision right then and there.
Yeah, so there's, like, kind of more along the choose-your-own-adventure sort of way to it, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. They're more like choose-your-own-adventures.
Like, you affect
Well, yeah,
this.
they bring dialogue choices in a way that makes sense. Like, dialogue choices in a game like this are pretty much nothing more than...
You try them all to see how funny they are.
Yeah, try them all to get all the dialogue, and then pick the one that gets you to the next bit.
Yeah.
Yeah? So, and yeah, logic in inverted commas is a great point, because I remember playing Discworld, and the logic in that was fucking batshit. And that's after reading 20 Discworld novels, you know? There are most point-and-click games, the logic is ridiculous. Like, using a corset as a harness for a giant bird is silly.
That is... The one thing that I will say about point-and-click adventure games is that I don't think that they should be hard to the point where you actually have to end up, like, looking stuff up. Let's put it this way. That corset, I actually had to look up. And I played all of Shay's story first.
Okay.
And then I played Vella's.
Yeah.
I never once had to look up anything in Shay's story, and that was... The corset was, I think I only had to look up one more thing other than the corset in Bella's story, and that was it. So I don't feel that these puzzles are, like, kind of too hard or anything. I think most of them seem to be
apparently most of them
sort
are pretty
common
easy.
sense.
Like,
yeah.
they were saying that Part 1's puzzles are a lot easier, and Part 2's will be a lot more challenging.
Yeah, and I think that'll be nice, actually, but, I mean, I think that both stories are interesting, because they're not so common, I guess. You know, you don't really see these themes.
The thing is, like, I would happily watch this as a movie.
Yeah,
I
me
watched.
too.
Did you watch the Grim Fandango movie on YouTube? Because
Yes.
that's great. Like, Grim Fandango is a classic, absolute classic, and I have no interest in playing it because point and clicks bore the shit out of me. But I will watch it because the dialogue is that damn good.
Yeah.
The problem is, I don't feel I lose anything from watching it. Yeah. Whereas I do feel I lose something from watching Wolf Among Us or The Walking Dead because I have to make choices that actually resonate throughout the entire game. And to be fair, I'm not criticizing Broken Age specifically for that. It's endemic to the genre, and they were specifically trying to make an old-school point-and-click game.
Yeah.
So they're gonna have that problem, because they deliberately did that. Yeah. And I know some people, I guess, would feel rewarded for solving puzzles and things like that with the next piece of cutscene, but, like, to me, that doesn't really mean anything, because I see through the veneer of rub everything on everything.
Right.
Because that's what it is. Like, you know, an X item, Y item. Bleh. You know? Okay, I don't feel rewarded for that. I feel rewarded when I get, like, the next cutscene in Metal Gear Rising after I just beat the shit out of a 100-ton mech. You know, that is a rewarding feeling. Because I actually had, you know, the number of actions that you take in order to beat that mech is, like, it's hundreds or thousands of actions, you know?
Yeah.
Whereas here, it's like, rub X on Y gets the next cutscene. I would literally rather watch Broken Age than play it. Just as I would with any other traditional point-and-click. Because, yeah, the voice acting is incredible, the scenes are awesome, the art style is fantastic, there's a ridiculous amount of imagination on display,
Yeah.
and the gameplay is basically almost non-existent. You know?
I think that's the same as for all point and clicks. Just
Yeah,
as you
yeah.
said, so.
It's problem that's endemic to the genre. You know, that's why I like the way that Telltale have been going with it, because they've taken point and click and they have decided, all right, you know what we're going to do? We're going to start throwing some real choices in there. We're going to throw some actual dialogue that means something in there. We're going to throw choices which are mutually exclusive. You know? You don't get to click all the dialogue options. You click one, and you have a certain amount of time in order to do that.
Considering the fact that this was a Kickstarter game, and they probably did have limited time and of course limited funding in order to. I mean, do you think that if they would have had more funding, if they would have been able to do something like that, where if you chose a specific choice,
but they wouldn't have done it, because when they originally pitched it on Kickstarter, it was called Double Fine Adventure, and it was for $400,000, and the modus operandi of it was, we're going to make an old school style point and click game. So there's no way they would have incorporated those elements, because they don't fit in with that.
I don't mean like all those elements, but just maybe like, maybe one or two alternate choices where something different happens.
Maybe, but I mean, then maybe people would complain,
Okay.
Because like, oh, it's
because then it's hey, we're missing content.
Yeah, because people paid for the old school approach, that being rub X on Y. And
I like Rub X on Y.
And that's cool.
I know.
And that's the thing where I will never. This is why I can't properly critique these games, because the elements that make a game like this important, I don't value. I don't value that in a game. I'm incredibly mechanics focused, and these games don't actually have any.
Yeah.
What's good is sitting here on a stream, on Saturday night, watching this motherfucker talk right here.
Hey, Space Weaver, let's go somewhere exciting for a change.
I have been programmed to take the young master wherever he desires, as long as it is safe.
Also, who is it that voices Shay? Is that Elijah Wood?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bring me a
I wonder how much it
star
costs to
child,
get
and
him to
the
voice act
father's
all of
fish shall
this.
be knit to serve your passage.
Well, the thing is, what I heard is that all the actors did it at a much, much, much reduced rate.
Oh, I would imagine they'd probably have to.
They took, like, whatever the minimum is for the voice acting guild or whatever it is.
Because, I mean, you have some crazy, like, high-tier people voice acting this stuff. I mean, you've got Will Wheaton voice acting in it. You have Jack Black does a character in this as well.
Yeah.
And, of course, Jennifer Hale. I mean, come on.
Well, yeah, she's in pretty much everything.
Yeah.
Hey, Space Weaver, can you take me here?
Excellent choice, young sir.
I still think that the entire idea of the story is unique.
Yeah, of course it is.
And to me, story is kind of all that matters in these games.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
It's a great movie. Are you going to make a WTF that says, WTF is Broken Age, the movie?
Again, these kind of games are like the worst when it comes to Let's Plays, because, like, you can't really add anything to the experience, and basically, you've pirated the game by showing people the game, And it's these kind of games that really concern me when it comes to the legitimacy of Let's Play and just, like, showing large chunks of gameplay on YouTube, because people basically just take a game like this, blither over it, kind of like how we're doing right now, And
hey, we are providing constructive criticism.
Well, in this case, we're trying to critique it to some degree. Yeah? But most people don't.
Yeah, of course.
So it's like, who did all the work in those videos? Like, it's 99% the game and 1% the person that's bleating over it.
Yeah.
Which is kind of the problem I've got with it. But it's also a bit of... You can also blame the development team for basically making a game that is little more than an interactive story. And then say, oh, well, why are people doing this? Because you didn't provide a game that people want to play. You made a game that people want to watch.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, but the problem with that is that people will go and watch it, and they'll go watch it on YouTube, and they won't buy it. It's a hard sell if you're gonna, like, play the entire game through on YouTube.
I think some people would still like the idea of discovery. I think there's something in our human nature that kind of has that desire to discover things for ourselves.
But not if you watch the whole thing.
But no, I don't think...
Because there's no choices.
I don't think that everybody actually does watch the whole thing. I think they watch enough of it to get an idea.
Yeah, well, it depends. Like, it depends... Either you're watching, like, say, the first episodes of a Let's Play of something like this in order to figure out whether or not you want to buy it, or you're watching the Let's Play because you had no interest in buying it. And that's the thing, right? Because if you think about, like, Let's Plays as piracy, right? Because on a story-driven game, it basically is pirating, right? You're effectively watching a pirated copy of the game. You didn't buy the game, but you get the full experience of the game. And then people are going to argue, well, you don't get the full experience because you don't get to, like, play it. But the thing is that the gameplay is minimal, yeah? It's basically rub X on Y to unlock the next dialogue scene, right? And that's how it's always been. But you've then got three groups of people. You've got the groups of people that have the intention of buying it, and they use Let's Play as a buyer's guide in order to figure out whether or not they want it, and then they'd probably buy the game. You've got the people that had no intention of buying the game in the first place and then watched the whole thing through. That's not a lost sale, because they had no intention of buying it